You can use this to run a YouTube channel. That's why I'm recommending it. This is easy on the pockets, yet super performing. Alright, player, well, this is like the third time I done recorded this video. The first time I had something in my teeth. I had blueberry skin in my tooth. The second time I forgot to turn on my microphone. So here we are again. You know what we about to talk about? I ain't gonna get all super romantic and crazy with it, but we got this here setup. Now this setup is ideal for anybody who's trying to do streaming, podcasting, voiceovers, tutorials, on-screen recording, and YouTube content itself. I'm gonna show you an ideal, very budget-friendly hookup that you can add to your computer, or you can get the whole setup with the computer and all, and really crush it on this platform. So let's talk about it, baby. My name is CJ, this is CJ Knows Tech, where I know tech so you don't have to. I'll make it easy for you, player. First up is the Blue microphone Yeti X. Now, Blue is renowned and known in microphones. I used to do audio engineering, you know, the people on the board, making sure you, whoever the performer is, sound great and amazing, as well as production and things like that. And Blue microphones have respect in the world of music and audio capture on a professional level has been done on Blue microphones. So when they bring a consumer-ready product, I know it's gonna be fire. This is a professional condenser USB microphone. It's a one. Now let me tell you why. This bad boy right here is ideal. Plugs in USB. Let me give you an audio test first, because the proof is in the pudding, baby. This right here is a fire audio sample from the Blue Yeti X. I got it right here up in my face. Let a player know how he sounded. Hopefully I sound magnificent. Matter of fact, I know I sound magnificent. I just did that audio recording right there, and as you can see, well, maybe you can't see because you way over there, but if I could bring you in closer, there's LEDs right here, and they're giving me my audio level readout. So I can see if I'm peaking, if I'm too loud, if I'm too low, all from the microphone. I'm able to control my gain, so how much volume of vocal is being taken into this microphone. I'm also able to control a blend, because this thing has a headphone jack on the top of it, so I can plug in headphones and blend vocal sound from the Yeti X and the audio coming out of the computer. So that's super dope. This thing is a microphone and audio interface into one. What is an audio interface, CJ? Well, let me tell you, that right there is a Shure SM7B. That's my typical higher end professional microphone I like to use. But in order to use it, you need an audio interface, which I have right here, kind of tucked away. I don't know if you can see it. This is an Apogee Duet, and that's gonna run you an extra cost on top of the cost of the Shure SM7B, not including microphone stand, shock mounts, and all that. It becomes a more expensive experience, but it's still a great experience. But I feel confident using this setup right here and getting a similar, if not equal, experience. So that's why I can stand here with a Blue Yeti X and recommend it to you. And the cost of it in comparison to doing something like that is efficient. So not only are you given like these LEDs, which are customizable, might I add. Another thing that's really dope about this is the polar patterns. What's the polar pattern? It's basically the direction of the microphone picking up. So right now it's a forward polar pattern. Anything speaking into the front is captured and everything else around is neglected. Then you can also have a front and back. So say if I need to record a podcast, I only have this microphone, but I have someone here with me and we want to record each other. Instead of like doing like this, having a mic and each going, a person can be behind the microphone, a person can be in front of the microphone. We can have a casual conversation and that microphone will pick up each of us directionally. Super dope. And then you have the option of stereo capture, and last but not least, omnidirectional, which is 360 degrees caption. You're getting all of that inside of this Blue Yeti X. Fire. Another dope thing about this microphone and why I pair it with this here Logitech Brio 4K webcam, which is the other piece of this setup. The unity between these two comes in an app called the Logitech G Hub. I'm able to control this and this webcam through the Logitech G Hub. Before I tell you about the app and how it controls the both of these, let's talk about the Logitech Brio 4K webcam. Now this is a pro webcam, player. It's fire, it's really good, it's super great. You can get up to 4K at 30 frames per second, or you can do 1080 at 60 frames per second. Whether you're streaming, video recording, tutorials and things like that, you're able to get quality video footage. You can use this to run a YouTube channel. That's why I'm recommending it. It's also great at proper lighting or low lighting. It has something in there called Right Light 3, but it corrects the exposure. So you can have it on exposure priority, or you can set it to frame rate priority. And what's really dope about this, once I get in that Logitech G Hub app, I can control the field of view. You can go here to all the way to a 90-degree angle field of view. So this thing is super wide. So if you had a need to capture a lot, you can use this and change the field of view from within that Logitech G Hub app. While I'm in that Logitech G Hub app, I could go over here back to the Blue Yeti X and I can control something called Blue Voice. And I'm able to add broadcasting style effects to my vocal. So you can get like classic radio sound, AM radio sound, FM radio sound, and a host of other effects. And not only is it like I click on that effect and I'm stuck with that, you can tweak it. So you can add the amount of compression, the amount of a limiter, the amount of a de-esser. There's also an EQ in there. So you can really get in there and tweak it out and get the vocal sound and performance that you want out of this microphone. That is absolutely fire, and that is what professionals need and use when doing audio. That's why this thing appeals to me, and it's at a great price. It's not at the crazy professional price that like this would be paired with an audio interface. That's why I'm highly recommending this. This is easy on the pockets, yet super performing. Both of these are compatible with programs like OBS, XSplit, Zoom, all of the business and streaming and professional apps that you could think of that require a microphone and a video camera, a webcam. And the reason why I'm super enthusiastic about the Logitech Brio, you see right here, this is a MacBook Pro 16-inch, and MacBooks are renowned for their terrible 720p webcam. I cannot believe Apple keeps peddling that garbage to us. Yo, Apple. Yo, Tim Apple. Man, we need this. Look, I need that fix. But until then, I'm gonna use this Logitech Brio, man, all day, every day. I've been using it to stream. I like to stream on Thursdays, sometime in the morning or the afternoon. And I've already tested the results. You guys are gonna get to see it. It looks great, it performs great, and paired with this microphone, it sounds absolutely amazing. So I'm getting really high quality streams, kicking it with my people, and I'm enjoying my time. I'm also able to use this to do tutorials, like on-screen tutorials. I can use an app like ScreenFlow, record my screen, showing someone the action of what I need to teach them, while also having video from the Logitech Brio, A1 audio from the Blue Yeti X, and I'm able to show them how to do the required tasks in a professional manner, in a professional grade of quality. A1. If I want to do podcasts, whip this out. If I want to do voiceover, which I did use this for my voiceover in my Epidemic Sound brand video. Drove down to Jonathan Morrison's studio and took part in an epic video shoot for my close friend, C-Kid Tech. So I use this on professional content. I use this on a job, on a professional job, and it performed extremely well. And that was like my first time testing it. I just went for it because I know I can trust the name of Blue. I've trusted them in studios before, and I could trust them here with this type of consumer product. It's A1. Another thing that's in this full setup that I'm showing you that you're probably gonna need, especially if you're doing podcasting, if you're doing streaming with multiple users, you're doing voiceovers, you're gonna need a good set of headphones. These are my favorite headphones in the world. These are the BeterDynamic DT770 Pros 80 ohm. Oh, what a headphone. These have a flat frequency response. What you hear is what you really are hearing. That's what you really get. If you're making edits to any frequencies, you're EQing, what you're hearing here is the reality of what you're doing. And these things come with these pillows. I call these pillows because these things, whew, if you ever felt these against your head, these are great for wearing for long hours. I used to do it when I did audio engineering. My first pair that I had over 12 years, and literally I just replaced them recently with these. The reason why I held on to the original pair for 12 years and I'm still holding on to them is because they're that good, especially once they're broken in. Man, they're just so comfortable and they perform extremely well. It's a reason why these are renowned and industry standards. Outside of the MacBook Pro 16-inch that I'm using right here, I'm using a Logitech MX Master 3. Now, I love this mouse. This is the best ergonomic mouse on the market. Like, it feels good. Like I said, I gotta edit projects for hours on out, whether I'm doing video editing or audio editing. If C-Kid does a rap tech and he sends me the audios and I'm mixing his track, I'm right here with it. Now, what's super dope? You need to scroll up and down super fast. This thing just spins infinitely. Gets you from the top to the bottom super fast. You need to go left to right. This right here, you got the scroll wheel on the side. As well as if I'm on the web and I'm searching, I need to go back and forth. You know, the back button, the forward button. I don't have to go up and click that. I just press right here. Super convenient, super fire, super good. Like, I love this. You connect it up to 3 devices. Not only do I have the MX Master 3, I got the MX Master 2 And I also have the original MX Master. That's how much of a fan I am of this mouse. And I recommend it on any day, any given day, 100,000%. There's another piece to this puzzle, baby. If you streaming, and you want to be out there with the fire hookup, this Stream Deck from Elgato is an absolute 100,000% must. Now that's when you're trying to take it to the next level, because I can trigger things. It's pretty much like a macro hookup, but it's so much better because it has LCD screens on there. It's customizable. I also use it for shortcuts in my editing suite, Final Cut Pro, Premiere Pro, for computer handling, and I use it for streaming. Man, I use it for everything. This entire setup right here is like the ideal setup. You get a lot done. The A1 live streaming hookup, A1 voiceover hookup, A1 podcasting hookup, A1 tutorial screen recording hookup, the A1 YouTube creation studio. You can do talking head with this webcam. People do it with the lower end versions of the Logitech webcams. You got the higher end. I'm telling you, this is the all-around setup for creators. That's why I'm recommending it. There are links in the description, absolutely 100,000% to everything that I've spoken about. Go, 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 get you one. I'm about to use this right now, man. I'm about to get to work, man.